Close enough. After momentarily contemplating a venture into the sewers in search of the site of Mercurial Fleet Step's encounter, the party instead disseminated throughout the city to rally forces and supplies for the expedition instead. And so we swiftly return to this installment of Dungeons and Dragon Hats.
I like trains.
I love trains.
Awesome.
Fool, you've killed us all.
Right, so Tara, I believe, so we took in-game a 2-day leap, I believe, wasn't it? So
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Did I manage?
I'm pretty sure we said to meet up there, so that's literally where I'm going to be heading. So I'm going to head back to the hole.
Nice one. Did we manage to set up a merchant thing for me?
Yes, we did.
No, we
set up like a meeting with the guy. Like,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did. You gave me what he wants as well in return.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I
Human
swimming in the pond or the lake?
because this map is not to scale.
You're actually at Arme's place, but
Okay.
I'm guessing by now you were being washed. You turned back into the wharf. They threw you out, and you're heading back. I assume.
This map is actually
Naked.
to scale, and we're just humongous. We are
Lord Humongous.
we're larger than the river. I've got no idea why we tried to swim for it before.
This is actually an. This
No,
is
just walk over
actually, this is actually an Attack on Titan D&D.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Broken through the center
That
wall.
would be scary as hell.
Love to play that. It's like you see some poor child's mother on the floor. I'm gonna eat her.
I feel like the only person here who could remotely act appropriately horrified and terrified of their situation is in fact Elliot.
I think I'll just be laughing, to be honest.
Unless you're playing the Titans, then all of you should be massively traumatized.
I would
Yeah.
really want to play the Christmas D&D from Big Bang Theory.
That would actually be
we got
interesting if you had that.
That would be
Like
cool.
if there was a mechanic in if someone did make that, it'd be a mechanic where you have to fight, for the will to actually fight. Constantly.
There's in you do corners tests in like Woothrup and stuff.
Well, there was the
It's so
insanity
horrible.
from
Your character goes,
like
shit."
Heroes of Horror. We could try again.
Oh
If you-
yeah, that jeez.
theoretically
oh my
within that.
goodness,
If you get
that
a critical
freaking
failure-
insanity. But
If you get a critical failure in Withrup when you're facing something terrifying, this has legitimately happened to me. Your character shits himself.
Right?
Straight up soils.
Wow.
okay. Anyway,
Yes.
that side apart.
Yes. So the
yeah.
plan was to go into the sewers following the scent of Mercurial Fleet Step, the guy we thought was found in the alleyway, then swiftly disposed of in suspicious, to say the least, circumstances. But then I reminded everyone that there was only 3 people present at that particular session, and the worm could quite happily murder you all in that event.
To be fair, the last time we fought the worm, there were only 3 people fighting it as well, so...
In all fairness, the only reason I think he got away is because I got a freaking lucky, amazing shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
In all fairness, I'm a dick, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
Or your character is, at the very least.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
lovely,
yeah, my
you're a lovely
character.
player. This
Yeah,
is,
that-
see, this is why I always separate. In character, I hate what you're doing, and I think you're horrible. But outside of it, it's awesome. Keep going.
I'm the same, but reversed.
You still like, almost made your life a living hell.
So what is everyone else doing anyway? I'm literally just outside waiting at the entrance to the sewer.
Oh, hang on. I'm just going to point out in the chat, point of note, there is a cow Pokemon.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
Drink
milk
this
tank.
milk.
Yeah. I would totally eat Miltank steak.
No,
Yeah.
you no.
Yeah.
Mate,
It's
it would
probably full
roll
of
out.
calcium.
It would use roll out on you, and you'd be murdered.
It'd be pink though all the time. You would never be able to get it well done.
Like a milkshake. Mm.
Yeah.
Who likes well done steak?
By the way, isn't
That's
the opening to
fantastic.
the sewer here? Or do I do
No,
There
the
are
entrance to
several.
the sewer was
No.
down here where we like raided the bar last time.
But what about that red X? I thought that was the entrance to the sewer.
No, that was something else, I believe.
That's something or other. That's
Could've
where I went to a party, and this is where we are now.
No, it was. It was
Yeah,
there.
yeah, red X. Yeah, it was
Maybe
red
it
X.
Well, okay, fine.
It was because we had to pass the bridge, because you guys decided, to swim across rather than taking the bridge.
Okay,
Because-
so I've headed down and realised, crap, wrong one. And then sort of gone up the stairs and headed back, and now I'm waiting over there.
Okay, could Monkey and... Well, Monkey's not in wolf form anymore. Could Eve make a survival check, please?
Ah, bollocks. Okay, let me get a...
Relating to scent, so you're allowed to have that bonus.
Don't do it, Eve. If you refuse to, I'll never fight.
What was the bonus I got? It was, I think it was +5, wasn't it, in the end?
I think so. I'll just look it up.
Because I think it's +1 normally.
+4.
Then the +4, so it's +5.
Yes, +5 total.
Okay.
Quick question: why can't I do the whole notification so like, no, you click it and it goes?
You need to hold it in.
Because you're on a Mac?
You need to hold it. They can hold.
Because you were raised by barbarians.
I'm clicking. Oh, okay, there it goes. I was right clicking.
Well, 11.
Okay. Eve has lost the scent.
Well, okay, nothing Mikachu can do about that.
Great.
So I guess, like, roleplay terms, she's sniffing around and just sort of looks at me and just sort of, like, just sort of goes off somewhere and sniffs something else.
Didn't I fart in Eve's face last session?
Yeah, but she would...
And you almost made her lose the scent that time, yes.
Yeah.
Thankfully, she's better than you and kept it.
Oh! Bitch!
Hold it in. Hold it in.
She is. But, okay, yeah, so, you know, with that in mind, when people come along, I'm just going to explain that. But to be honest, we're heading into the sewers anyway, so we could probably... Yeah, we can probably look for signs of damage and, you know, try and track it that way.
Yeah.
Right. Is there anything anyone wants to do before you go in the sewers, then?
In character, I don't know whether I would take Eve with me.
Have I managed to completely set up my market stall? Right.
Not as yet, no.
He wants 10% of all the produce, which is, well, all the profit, which is fine.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so that's all that's set up. But yeah, once this has been sorted, I think we can work on that.
2% of a profit. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Nice one.
Yeah, I don't know if in character I'd take her with me or not because of how dangerous it is.
What?
In character, I don't know whether I would take Eve with me because of how dangerous and enclosed it is.
I'm going to bring Baldric with me.
But obviously, outside of character, obviously it's going to be...
Oh yeah, point of note, you have managed to locate Baldric by this point.
Is he with us, or...?
Yes.
Nice one.
Is he with us?
He's a little worse for wear, but he's
Baldric's
fine.
back!
He's ascended to the... He's ascended.
He's ascended to the 40th Dead World. He's
So
come back like Jesus.
DC's descended then.
No,
He has broken free of samsara.
the 40th Dead World is neither above nor below us. It is just there.
Anyway, as regards doing anything, Victor's is sort of like fussing over Eve and just deciding whether to take her in or not. I probably am, but that's what he's doing at the moment before we go in.
Okay, Terry?
Woodrow is going to be surprisingly serious and go up to Victor's and go, "Are you going to be bringing it?" "I'm bringing mine."
Yes, I'm bringing... I'm bringing, and he sort of looks up her.
It's.
Oh.
He sort of grips his sword a little bit tighter, and then sort of stands up and heads towards the entrance.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
Odo and Terry? What are you up to?
Oh, there isn't much else for us to do. I've got the 4 recruits with me, and from what I'm aware of, they're already prepped and ready for going into the tunnels.
I am just imagining those ones as like the 1-1 half-stone recruits. Reporting for duty.
Yeah.
That's basically what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm struggling to learn how to speak again after being a dog farm for so long.
I'm bluff. Oh my god. Wait, can I the teacher like fair lady style?
Oh god.
Spain was mainly on the plane.
That just reminds me of that Family Guy episode where Stewie's trying to teach the English girl how to speak properly.
That's all a direction of a lady, right? Which is where that originally came.
Oh dear.
Either way, I'm going to educate Odo.
Is Odo doing anything before we go in?
Seeing that you guys have headed towards the entrance and I followed suit, I make sure that I understand my spells that I'm going to need and
Okay.
press on forward. Although I'm level 3, just need to make sure I'm in my head. That's level. I'm not going to go level 4 this time. Level 3. There we go. Right.
Yes,
Well, you
level
guys-
3 spells. You are a level 6 character.
I was about to say, yeah.
I remember this time. Hell
Victor,
yeah.
Victor just turns around. We're all level 6, right? Okay. Right.
Odo.
Right.
Lion,
Yes.
I'm level 1 spells, aren't I? First level spell.
Yes, because paladins have a different progression.
I'm
Yeah.
6th level
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah,
No, you're
that's
not.
fine.
No,
I was
she's
just-
3
just
like
wasn't sure.
me.
No, because paladins only have up to 4th level,
Yeah.
so we progress differently.
I'm non-spell.
Well, what's my levels again? I can't really remember.
You and Andy, you would have spells
I would.
if you had higher wisdom.
I would if I'd thought about it, and then not forgotten the fact that I do that as a
Not,
ranger.
not
I
made
do have
wisdom a
spells.
dump stat.
Yep, but oh well, we live with it.
Yes.
By the way, as would my you know the potions that I got last session? I'm assuming
Yes.
as a ranger, I'm not going to know what they do, or do I even
Correct.
know what? Do I even know what they are?
Nope. One of them you spilled half of, anyways.
Yeah, I know. Could I hand them to Arme? Would he know?
What's this?
Theoretically.
Theoretically. Okay, so before we, so I'm about to step in, and I turn and think, oh wait, and he sort of turns around and goes over to Arme. Says, I managed to procure these potions. I have no idea what they do. Do you have any idea? And I'm gonna hand you the wall.
I'm gonna roll profession alchemy.
As he strokes his, does Arme have a beard?
No,
No.
Question.
he's still stroking it though.
He just hopes that one day be able to grow a beard. He's like, I will grow something.
Okay. With a 20, you are able to identify at least one of these.
Okay, I shall identify them. They're all potions of light.
Just drink them.
Which one does he know?
He has managed to identify a sanctuary potion.
What does that actually do?
When imbibed, it performs the sanctuary spell.
Basically,
of course,
puts you in
yeah.
a safe state for,
Yeah.
I think, maybe.
We've had that before, haven't we?
What?
Sanctuary.
An opponent attempting to strike or otherwise directly attack the creature who drinks it, even with a targeted spell, must attempt a will save to succeed.
Ah, okay. So that's actually quite useful. Okay, so
Yeah.
but he doesn't know what any of the other ones are.
I bet it just makes your eyes all like puffy and anime-like. And when
Okay.
we strike,
See,
look
thing
at
is, the thing is, in a pinch, I wouldn't mind just like taking them all. The only one which worries me is the blessed weapon oil.
early.
So, yeah, we'll have to. Whatever. We know we have that. We know we have a sanctuary, so that's okay.
Yeah. What I'm just imagining, like, I've been watching Log Horizon recently, so I'm just imagining that that's basically Castle of Stone.
Oh god.
No.
But yeah, okay. So with that, I'll.
It's just like one of my Japanese animes.
You dirty bastard.
with that, later, would he be able to roll again at some other point during to see if he can figure out again, or is
He can roll again right now if he wants, but it'll take a bit more time.
15?
Okay, you're able to identify a mage armor potion.
Oh, mage armor.
Okay, so I keep those two separate. I think I'll hand the mage armor. What's that? That's protection against only spell, isn't it? Or is
No,
it-
it's just protection.
It's armor basically. It's magic armor.
It's just magic armor, but won't get in the way of like my spellcasting.
Okay, well, it's either we choice if we give that to the weakest person or we give it to the tank.
I've got mage armor already, so I don't need it.
Yep, as the spell.
Okay.
I'm a powerful wizard!
I'll keep it just in case then, just in case it gets close, I can chug that. Sanctuary. I guess I'll just keep a hold of them for now. Okay, so do we want to spend the rest of the time figuring out what the rest of them are, or would that be unrealistic to be like? Would we be spending hours sitting there?
You could theoretically be spending hours.
No, but yeah, but I mean, would in roleplay terms would we? Because
I will say if he rolls low, there is a chance he will misidentify something, not just not identify it.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have a game
so to take 20 essentially will take several hours.
Do we have a chessboard? Right. If we're camping out here for a while, I want to keep playing.
Roleplay terms, we would not sit here for hours upon hours. So
nah.
The other ones
okay, guys, let's get ready to adventure. But
in an absolute pinch, we'll use them and see what they do, but we can't really risk it. So we've got this. I've got the sanctuary. I've got the mage armor. So I'm ready anyway.
Okay. Everybody else?
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
I was born ready.
Forward, guys. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, you.
Ulrich, leave the way. It's almost you leave the way.
Alright, who wants to make a survival check then?
Baldrick will do it.
I think
Probably the best person to do it.
Survival check. I think that would be me, wouldn't it? Actually.
It would be you.
I don't know actually. I think. Let me check my survival checks for a second.
In the meantime, Baldrick will do one.
My survival skill is 6.
Mine's 1.
Oh, mine's not very good. Do I get a bonus because of Eve as well, or does she only get the bonus?
Eve isn't a familiar.
Ah, okay.
What's up?
Can
we all roll
Baldrick's survival check is 9.
Can we all roll it, or is it just one?
Everyone can roll it.
Okay.
Okay.
Surprisingly enough, Ameudro has a slightly better survival. Baldrick.
That is surprising.
Wait.
Slightly.
I ask this every session purely because I forget. The first
Where
number,
are
yeah?
skills?
Skills, thank you. Yep.
I love how Arme is like on the other bridge. He's just been talking to himself.
I'm going the wrong way.
No one's told him.
I'm going the wrong way. No, the sparrow was around here somewhere. Where did I go?
And we just see him like coming down the
What's
river.
wrong with me? Fly! Woo!
Don't you dare use a spell. We're gonna need all of them. Oh jeez.
I just like, we're gonna be in sewers. How good is it for me to fly in sewers?
You wouldn't be obstructed by the whatever's on the ground, I imagine.
Wouldn't be stepping in shit.
If there's a vertical drop, you might be able to go up and down.
Woo!
Yep.
Woo! No, I'm not gonna use it for that. I'm just gonna use it to like walk on water. Walk on, like.
Oh my goodness.
Anything useful? No, mate.
Right, anyway, Victus is standing at the entrance and he's sort of turning and just waiting for everyone else to sort of join him.
Okay.
I walk up behind Victus, my hand up on his shoulder and say,
You scare him. Oogie boogie boo.
Okay, out of interest as well, obviously I would know as the character. How big is like the tunnel?
The tunnel is 20 feet wide and roughly circular.
Okay, well in that case, I'm actually going to head towards the back then, so that I can range a bit more effectively.
Baldrick's leading the way. Have you read my master, Ameudro?
Who has the largest
Baldrick's got the largest arm.
No, like light spread?
Light spread?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can spread
the
like
biggest?
60
Illumination.
Ah.
We're gonna need that.
I can summon daylight 60 feet. It is bright light.
Does anyone have the light spell? Because that, that'll probably just do it.
No.
Yeah.
I can summon a bee.
Yes. Objects shine like a torch.
Okay. How long does it last?
Shine
don't
bright
know.
like a diamond.
Don't do that.
Duration 10 minutes / level.
Is that a 0 level spell?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That is a 0 level, so yes.
Okay, you can cast as many of those as he wants, can't he?
No,
No?
he can cast a lot of them, but
Yeah.
not as many as he wants.
Okay.
I will cast it in minutes.
I do have a lantern and oil.
Oh yeah, you've got the lantern, haven't you?
Yeah, and tinted twigs as well.
I've got.
Guys, I
betting
just realised what I could do. I could summon a celestial giant bombardier beetle and then get it to point its arse in the direction where we want to go, walk backwards, and constantly shoot off its napalm acid spray.
Probably not the
That
best
could
idea.
work.
Except it will only survive for 6 seconds, like for 6 rounds. So it will last for just over half a minute.
If we can operate its arse.
Okay, well, either way, Makachi's got a light source.
Yeah.
I think I've got ever burning torches or something. What's that? Silver, ink. Message. Thunderstorm. No.
Actually,
Tinder twig. I've got Tinder twig.
check the stream, Arme, when you can.
I'm looking at the stream.
Yeah, you'll see it soon enough.
I could have swore I had something like forever burning or ever burning something. Guess not.
Muffins, you had one. Well, you have many jobs, but still. The actual job that I do, I'm too lazy to do it properly, so like.
Oh yeah, I do. Ever burning torch. I've got 2 of those, and I've got alchemist fire.
Okay, don't use that. What does the ever burning
Yeah.
torch do?
It's a torch that
Just
doesn't go out in water, basically, and lasts for a really long time.
Okay, so we've got illuminate. We've got illumination.
Illumination.
Oh wait, we needed like a torch.
Yeah, although point of note, the dwarf has dark vision.
I do have dark vision.
I would like to see though.
I've got plenty of firewood, and I've got a horse. I've got 2 horses, if you want to set fire to them.
This is gonna burn those.
Or I do have a pint of oil, and also one of those lanterns.
Okay, so we've established we've got light source.
Yeah, we've got plenty of sources of light.
Okay, so
I've also got an ever.
Light.
okay, so I'm gonna say probably Makachi at the front just purely because of AC.
Baldric at the front.
Baldric AC as well. That's fine.
I also have my recruits with me.
Oh yeah, they're at the front. Yeah,
Yeah, you've got your group.
Did I have anything on them, Lion?
they're just going in naked. Prove yourself worthy, candidates.
They don't have anything in particular in the way of light.
Well, they have an ever burning torch.
What are they wearing? Do they have and what weapons do they have?
Yeah.
Okay. Like to roll a praise?
No.
So I'm
Praise the
going to need
recruits.
to know that if I'm going to be rolling for those guys.
Well, I don't
then.
need to know exactly. Like, is one holding a sword? Is one holding a spear? You know. So.
Yeah.
All 4 of them are wielding clubs.
Wow, you bought ogres. Clubs. That sounds weird. Okay, whatever.
It's all they
They
can,
match up
they can,
against
like
Baldric.
pick up. I got the runt of the litter basically.
Are they wearing just leather or chainmail or?
They are wearing vestments.
Oh,
Can I just ask, how would they fare against Baldric?
Baldric would punch through all 4 of their faces simultaneously.
Awesome!
These guys are literally just cannon fodder. I do not say that in character.
I bet Udra is legitimately going to say that. So, the cannon fodder.
Oh,
You can take the front.
Victor sort of walks. He jests. Come on, we need to do this. So we're gonna head in.
It's worth noting all 4 of them do actually have a potion of cure moderate wounds on them.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so someone has got their lantern out, whether that be Mikachi or whether that be your
Oh, I've
torches.
got an ever burning torch. Like,
Yeah. Someone Yeah, so one of you does. Okay, so
You have magic!
we're gonna head in finally.
Okay.
Onward!
Adventure!
Onwards to
Let's
adventure!
see. Odo got the highest on his survival roll. Does he want to lead the charge here in terms of navigation?
Sure, why not? Let the guy who can see in the dark navigate.
Probably good. That's
Except-
what we did last time. That's what we did last time.
Yeah.
It worked, right?
Or
Kill
we could all put on eye patches and go in blind.
No.
That's a bad idea for
do
so
we-
many
Charging
reasons.
into the heart of...
Do we have a map for this, or we just have to imagine it?
Sense motive.
Imagine.
That's fine.
Use the power of your imagination.
Imagination.
And,
Come to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Odo, if you see green goo, don't go towards it.
Please, I actually need some more.
More slimes.
Right, so I was going to say possibly like if we draw like on the side, like on the white bit, maybe like any turns, but we're probably going to go on. Tell, can we do it this way? We'll go on survival checks and checking like damage or any evidence of it. If we get to a point where we can't find any evidence of it, then could you maybe like just draw lines on the white on the left, like of like the directions we can go, and then we'll pick one or something like that. Or you could just tell us, I guess.
Yeah. Just
What about the map from when we went on the sewer last time?
Yeah, but it won't be the same place. So.
Alright.
Yeah, it isn't. Okay. Well, you don't have the, you unfortunately don't have the scent of Mercule anymore, which would have been a massive boon in navigating the place. But from your prior experiences with the sewer and with your newfound knowledge of what the worm is like, how it operates, that kind of thing, you are able to successfully navigate throughout the majority of the sewer, finding some areas that are familiar, some areas that you haven't seen before, some areas that have more or less completely collapsed at this point from frequent usage by the worm. And you manage to find your way to what you would more or less discern to be underneath the ironworks, or the steelworks, in the eastern section of the town.
Okay.
At this point, basically the whole infrastructure has changed. It looks very different. It looks extremely old. Quite probably the original well has to be here because this is the oldest section of sewage. Like, there are sections of the walls here that seem like they have forgotten certain parts of engineering school.
Okay.
That is how old we're looking here.
Is
It
it
probably
made out of
predates.
Play-Doh?
It is made out of clay brick.
It's not quite the same.
Some
So
parts
we're
are even
gonna get-
packed snow, which is interesting.
Oh, wow.
It's still there.
Okay.
Wow.
Permafrost.
Is the floor made of stone at all? Floor.
The floor is largely lined with stone. It's very rough. It's this only barely hewn at this point. It's not really hewn at all anymore. It's just been like eroded.
It's made out of grey rainbows.
Rainbows of grey.
Yeah. Most depressing kind.
Right. Can I do a spot check to see if I can see anything of importance?
Yes, you may.
Spot.
Are the cannon fodder dead yet?
Not yet.
I will do a spot as well. In this.
You have encountered one or two of the maintenance crew, but
We didn't kill him this time, did we?
no, you didn't.
Shame.
Sorry, guys.
Get a hungry look at it.
They went about their business as much as you did.
Wow.
I'll be with you in a sec. I'm going to do a spot check as well in a second. I just realised the plates.
Yeah. I see the world.
Well, it was actually only a 12, so
The Matrix
you
forms.
you actually might not.
Yeah, but with a plus 13 modifier.
Yeah, what's my modifier now?
Get on my level.
Okay, spot. 26.
I feel like this is where I find it was like this is where Lion jumps into my sheet and make sure I'm actually doing the right numbers. It's like
Yeah.
13. Went there.
Well, there's now that you said that.
Yeah, he just pops
You
into
silly
my thing.
monster, you put attention to yourself. Now we must escape to Sovngarde.
I know I'm doing it right, Lang. You said it was last time.
Yes, you are using the right number.
Yay! I'm learning.
For one thing, it's also the only cell in that like table that has an addition inside of it.
There's a 4 on the other one,
You
and
can
there's a
see
9 on the one
really
next
well,
to that.
but you can't do anything else.
I've got good listening ability. So that's...
Right. Well, Victus, you managed to estimate that this area of the sewers must be centuries old. You can't really get a particular fix on it, but you figure probably these days they don't use anything like packed snow and such as sewer construction materials. It's still quite dark and dim, even with the ever-burning torch that you've been using, but you can pretty much work out the worm probably comes through here quite often.
Is there an in?
No, there is not.
Would I know of? Would I know of like if the structural integrity? Can I notice if it's like, well, if it's still structurally sound?
No, you wouldn't, because that is a knowledge roll. But Odo, being a dwarf, you are able to discern quite a bit more about this particular section. You can tell that it was pretty much hewn directly from the original ice and permafrost of the terrain that exists outside of the walls, indicating most likely that this portion of the sewers was built before the climate spell was put in place.
Right.
Oh,
You can estimate that it's probably in the region of 680 years old, and it is currently
valuable. Let's steal it.
It is currently structurally sound, but probably it wouldn't take too many trips by the worm to completely collapse it again.
Has he told me? Oh,
He hasn't told anyone any of this yet.
this is literally just us walking around, sort of looking up left and right, and then thinking ourselves.
I'm rapidly writing notes.
So this is
on a scrap of paper. Just
I love how this is what you write notes on.
it's my
I love that that's what the dyslexic is doing.
So this
my
is
business plan. I'm writing down
right now. So Andy is thinking, old stones, really old stones. Fair play, old stones. He is thinking, old stones, definitely very old stones. And I'm probably just there thinking, dum 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 dum. I'm awesome. Yeah, I'm the best.
Basically, yeah. Oh,
It's worth noting that Odo sort of has to lead the charge in this cap navigation because underground dwarves are the only ones that have an innate sense of north.
Yay!
sweet.
That way. Wait, that way. No. Oh, sorry, that way. I was a wolf for too long. I don't remember which way.
And we put the dyslexic dwarf in charge.
I just want to
He's
say,
not reading a
I just wanna
map, so he should be
say, he has
fine.
spent a lot of his time now as a hobbit, psychologically as a female elf, and as a wolf. He might be a bit buggered.
You've been all
I'm
over
not
the place,
acting
man.
nothing anymore.
Okay, so anyway, we've come to the old part, and we can assume, it has been here. Are we gonna? Do we have enough evidence to continue on?
Well, there's a few different branches, but the thing that sticks out the most in like the dim light of the ever-burning torch, or the like black and white view perfectly clear to the dwarf, is that there is indeed a very large kind of hole would be one way to put it. Basically, not chasm, no. Basically, it